Hey guys, Luke here, and I'm back for another 2015 NRL transfer video. In this episode, as you can tell by the title, we're going to be doing Lichaa from the Cronulla-Sutherland Sharks to the Canterbury-Bankstown Bulldogs. Now, obviously, this, it's been well documented. This is, he was the replacement for Michael Ennis. I think he was always intended to be, maybe not necessarily this year. I'm sure the Bulldogs would have liked to have kept Ennis this year, but Lichaa was always he's going to be the long-term hooker for the Bulldogs if everything pans out the way everyone expects. Now, this is as a Bulldogs fan, so this is my perspective. And I should just point out, I haven't really seen that much of Lichaa, but going off what everyone said, and just the little bits I have seen, this is how I'm going to base my judgment on him. So, Michael Ennis, a great defender, does everything. He's really hard, very passionate, did everything for the team. That's great and all, but one thing he lacks, and I've talked about this in the Sharks one, he's got leadership and all that, but he lacks in attack. And we saw last year with the Bulldogs, we can defend our ass off if needed and when needed. Even in the grand final, although the score blew out for 70 odd minutes, we're right into it when we probably shouldn't have been, and that was just due to the defence. And we saw in the grand final with no Michael Ennis, Moses Mbai was there, who I suppose is another option there for the hook position, but I'm pretty sure this is Lichaa's for sure for 80 minutes. But the defence, it can be covered, and I've seen with the performances Lichaa's had for Cronulla, I've seen he's a pretty good defender. I remember him sitting someone on his ass who was quite big and sort of being like, oh shit. Also, he has really high stats in terms of tackles. The only thing I'm a little bit iffy over is his minutes. He hasn't really played 80 minutes or anything like that. Was always rotating with another hooker. I can't remember who it was, but yeah, definitely he was rotating. I don't think he played huge minutes at a time, but definitely it was getting through a lot of work. Now, one thing I'm expecting him to bring, I'm not expecting him to be an Isaac Luke or anything, but I would hopefully he will bring something into the attack, and that's what we really miss with Ennis. And as much as I love Ennis, it kind of hurt the Bulldogs a lot, because Ennis would have little brain explosions where he put a little grubber in, or like when it was not on, or he'd kick it out in the full, or he'd throw a forward pass or something like that. Ennis had a lot of little brain explosions. He was good at all the niggle and stuff, but in attack he was quite poor. And hopefully Lichaa can sort us up there. He can sort it out, add a little bit of spark. Ennis never used to run from dummy half. Hopefully Lichaa can do that. Like I said, I'm not expecting him to be the Isaac Luke or Seguiaro, just bursting through gaps left, right, and centre every time there's a quick play of the ball. But at least take the advantage of it instead of trying to play for a penalty every single time, which drove me crazy with Ennis. But yeah, I can't say for sure he's going to be a great signing. I think he actually will be, just based off all the reps he's got. I think he played City Country after like 2 NRL games off the bench or something, and he's been in all the under-20 squads in like rep games, all that sort of stuff for years and years and years. Not like he's just come on the scene. People said he's going to be a star from way back. So I'm gonna trust those guys. Hopefully they've got them right, and hopefully Bulldogs they're onto a winner here with Michael Lichaa. I'll be really gutted if he is quite poor. At the same time, we can't expect him to be, Cameron Smith in the first year. Give it a few years, and then we can judge him. Although he is going to be facing a lot of critics, just purely because the previous captain was the position that he's taking. So, it's going to be expected that he's probably going to get some criticism if he isn't, hot and firing right from the start, and not in contention for New South Wales, but. Hopefully he can kill it, and you know what, it wouldn't surprise me if he does come out and kill it. If he's as good as what everyone says, it really wouldn't surprise me. But at the same time, everyone did that over Luke Brooks too, and I haven't been that impressed with him. So yeah, we'll reserve our judgments for a bit later on, but I thought it was worth covering. Overall, what I think of the transfer, I do think it is a good one, just purely the fact that Ennis was on huge money, and we ended up getting Lichaa on like a quarter, half of that, something like that. And also hopefully he's going to be a hooker for the next 10 years if everything goes well. Obviously you can't predict the future, just due to NRL has transfers left, right, and centre that are all weird. Look at Glenn Stewart, I never thought he'd leave. But yeah, that's where I'm going to leave this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you can drop a like, and hopefully you can subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye!